Behold, bow before the ruler of the world, with his reigns as stand. Is this terror unfolding before me? The heavens the end! O Lord, send fire from heaven! Behold the fire! Worship his power!
There is a deception coming that will not look like evil. It will not arrive with horns, darkness, or open rebellion against God. Instead, it will appear convincing, inspiring, even holy. The Bible warns about a mysterious figure known as the false prophet, revealed in the prophetic visions of the book of Revelation. This figure is not simply a liar or a corrupt leader. He is something far more dangerous. He is a master of spiritual deception. In the apocalyptic vision recorded in Book of Revelation, the Apostle John describes a second beast rising to power during the last days. Unlike the terrifying first beast, often identified with the Antichrist, this second beast looks different. At first glance, it appears gentle. John describes it as having two horns like a lamb. A lamb is a symbol of innocence, purity, and even Christ himself. But there is a chilling twist. Though it looks like a lamb, it speaks like a dragon. Its appearance is peaceful. Its voice carries the spirit of deception. This is why many scholars believe this figure represents a religious authority, someone who uses spiritual influence to guide humanity in the wrong direction. The false prophet does not oppose the Antichrist. He promotes him. He persuades the world to worship the first beast, the global ruler empowered by darkness. But persuasion alone is not his only weapon. The false prophet performs astonishing signs and wonders. The prophecy says he can even call fire down from heaven in the sight of people. In the ancient world, calling down fire from heaven was considered undeniable proof of divine power. The prophet Elijah once called fire from heaven to demonstrate the power of God before the prophets of Baal. Now imagine that same miracle, used as a tool of deception. The false prophet uses supernatural signs to convince the world that the Antichrist is worthy of worship. And the world believes him. Under his influence, people construct an image of the beast, a symbol of global loyalty and devotion. But the deception goes even deeper. According to the prophecy, the false prophet somehow gives breath to this image so that it appears alive and speaks. Whether through advanced technology, supernatural power, or a mixture of both, the result is the same. The world becomes captivated. People begin to trust what they see. And the false prophet uses this trust to enforce allegiance. Those who refuse to worship the image face persecution. This is where the deception turns into tyranny. The false prophet then introduces a system that controls buying and selling across society. This system is known as the mark of the beast. Without it, people cannot participate in the economy. No trade, no business, no survival within the system. The pressure to conform becomes enormous. What began as persuasion becomes global control. But the most frightening part of this prophecy is not the power of the false prophet. It is the willingness of humanity to believe him. Deception rarely succeeds by force alone. It succeeds because it feels believable. The false prophet will not openly deny God. Instead, he will redefine truth. He will twist spiritual language. He will distort morality. He will make deception look like enlightenment. The Bible warns that many will follow him because they prefer comforting lies over difficult truth. In this way, the false prophet becomes the spiritual architect of the final rebellion against God. Together, the Antichrist and the false prophet form a powerful alliance. One rules politically, the other influences spiritually, power and persuasion working together. But the prophecy does not end with deception. The same book that warns about the rise of the false prophet also reveals his downfall. In the climactic moment of history, when Christ returns in glory, the false prophet's influence comes to an end. The deception that once captivated the world collapses instantly. Truth does not struggle against lies forever. Eventually, truth wins. The warning about the false prophet is not written to create fear. It is written to cultivate discernment. Because deception is rarely obvious. Sometimes it sounds wise. Sometimes it looks compassionate. Sometimes it even claims to represent God. But appearances can deceive. And the message of prophecy is clear. In a world filled with voices claiming authority, the most important question is this: who is speaking the truth?